Yep. Yep.
The things you do is so unfair. The things you do is so unfair. The things you do is so unfair. The things you do so unfair. The things you do is 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 so
I'm in Mystic 7's hood today. Oh, yep, better get down there. You see it back there in the distance. Today, I have an EX raid. I got a late Christmas present from JT Gilly. Shout out JT Gilly. Sent me this EX raid invite. I'm assuming he probably got this when he was down here before Christmas, you know, when we had our tournament, and then he was hanging out around here with Brandon. But I'm pretty sure this is Mystic 7's Evolution Park. I've never actually been here before, but now I'm here with 24 minutes left on the raid. Not a problem, because I'm soloing it. Looking around, I really don't see anyone else here, which means everyone was probably on time and finished already. I had a bit of traffic that made me late. But again, that's totally fine, because Deoxys Attack Forme is the first soloable EX raid boss that we've had in Pokemon GO. So let's do it. I don't know if this is actually Evolution Park. Is this Evolution Park? Someone comment. Someone who watches more Mystic 7 videos than I do. Am I in the right place? That's a Pikachu. Either way, it's the right place today because it's the site of my first ever Deoxys Attack Forme EX raid. So starting with this round of raids, Deoxys Attack Forme is the EX raid boss. So if you have a pass coming up, this is going to be your boss. Look at that recommended. Straight Tyranitar, which tells me this is probably a double psychic moves Deoxys. Now, I did make a party just for this, but there's one specific Pokemon I want to bring in as my anchor, because I mean, this is going to be a fairly easy solo. So, if I can get in there and finish it off with Shiny Ghost, I think today's the day we evolve, since I think this is Evolution Park. So we'll see. Deoxys Attack Forme, obviously, we can quickly go through counters. You should know them because you've probably done a Deoxys raid, or a Mewtwo raid, or a Cresselia raid, or any other number of Psychic-type Pokemon raids in the past. But Bite, Crunch, Tyranitar, Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Gengar, Shadow Ball, Mewtwo. Obviously, that's what I'm using here. You can also use newer dark types like Weavile with dark moves, Honchkrow with dark moves, Absol's good now. Obviously my recommendations here are full of Tyranitar, so definitely a safe choice. None of Deoxys's moves are really even that threatening against its counters, so you don't have to watch out for much there either. Obviously the Psychic type moves are going to hurt Gengar as a poison type, but aside from that, if you're using dark types, you're pretty much going to be okay. Here we go. All by myself, going in against the brand new form of Deoxys, Deoxys Attack Forme. It's Poison Jab. Okay, that's good news for Gengar. Gengar's going to resist the Poison Jab. And then Dark Pulse. Not good news for Gengar. The Dark Pulse is also going to hurt Gengar. So no Psychic moves at all, like I thought. It's Poison Jab and Dark Pulse. Again, a reason that my Tyranitar were all recommended, because they're going to resist that Dark Pulse. But wow, he really is firing off that Dark Pulse very frequently. It's alright. I'm not worried. If you're worried for me, don't worry. I got this. The reason that Deoxys Attack Forme is so easily soloable is because it is just that. It's an attack form. Its emphasis is entirely on its offensive stats. It actually has lower base defense than Caterpie in Pokemon Go. Think about that. Yeah, okay, we're not bringing the Gengars back in. Lower base defense than Caterpie on this Deoxys here. So, this Dark Pulse is also going to hurt Mewtwo. Okay, I lied. It does have, well, one move that you should watch out for against the counters. Dark Pulse. Looks like I'm coming back in with a second team. Shiny Ghost, I don't want you to go down just yet. Oh, you're down. We're gonna go back in. Rejoin. It's actually not looking too good for my solo right now because of that Dark Pulse that I didn't anticipate. Really just ate through 3 of my Pokemon in one hit. So, might have to try this again after I was just talking about how easy it was going to be. Let's see if the Tyranitar can pull it out. Obviously, the Stone Edge, the Smackdown Stone Edge Tyranitar, not the optimal choice, but because it is resisting Dark Pulse, I'm getting solid damage off here, and it looks like I'm making up plenty of time. I should be fine. There we go. I'm onto the Bite Crunch now, so should be doing okay here. We're fine. Even with the mistakes, the mishaps, we are totally fine here. In fact, we're so fine, I might try to switch out and bring back Shiny Ghost, because I really did want to finish it off with him. Look, 40 seconds. Let's do it. Let's do it. Kind of risky here, but I'm gonna max revive. Oh, he's not even fainted. Max potion. Oh, he's not even hurt. Oh god, this is so risky. 19 seconds. Rejoin. I might have just kind of screwed myself by trying to do that. Maybe. Yep. Ah! What a colossal waste of time. We're doing it again. But we're taking all Tyranitar this time. Since we know about the Dark Pulse, run it back. We're just gonna speed through it this time, right? No need for talking. Let's go. See that? All Tyranitar. Way easier. Just hit the quick revives on, honestly, just the 2 Bite Crunch. And we're fine. Let's go. Not even a full team here. Throw in some dodges against the Dark Pulses and it's even easier. Look at that. No damage at all. And that time I was using Crunch. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's get this finished off with Shiny Ghost. And that was supposed to be a dodge, but that's fine. I think it's fine. Alright, how much is 1 HP? That's about as close as I think I can get. Right after the Poison Jab. Come on. Wild Charge. Finish it off. Yes. With Shiny Ghost. 41 seconds left. Not even optimal counters. Tyranitar is going to be your best choice in pretty much every situation. 14 is perfect IVs for the Attack Form Deoxys, non-weather boosted. With a weather boost, it's on screen, because I don't know it off the top of my head. But 12 balls, hopefully that's enough for the catch. This one is 1400 CP. Obviously at 1400 CP it is usable in Great League, but not going to be good at all in Great League. The reason for that is that the Pokemon that do best in Great League are defensive Pokemon. And the reason for that is because attack is weighted more heavily in the CP formula. So a Pokemon like Deoxys Attack Forme, even though it has very high attack, that's going to be reflected in its CP, and unfortunately it's going to have a much lower stat total than more defensive Pokemon would. So in terms of actual raw stats, at 1500 CP, this Pokemon not nearly as good as a lot of the more defensive Pokemon that we see in Great League. So, is it worth Great League? No. Is it worth Ultra League? No. Master League? Probably also a no. It has very high attack, but what are the odds it's actually going to survive long enough to really be useful? Pretty low. And mine does not even have good IVs. But Deoxys Attack Forme added to the Pokedex, the new EX raid boss. It's soloable. You can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Also, one more shout out, JT Gilly, for the EX raid invite. I appreciate it. And now, with that, first of all, I mean, I love you, Christmas Pikachu, but my old buddy's back, and it's time. 270 kilometers walked, 101 Shinx candy, and with a finisher on the Deoxys Attack Forme, it's finally time to evolve. Shiny Ghost. This is its final form, and it's beautiful. Luxray. Welcome to the Pokedex. Beautiful, shiny Pokemon. Yes. Oh my goodness. Look at her. Look at her. Alright. Evolution Park. Evolution secured. Deoxys secured. Shiny Pokemon. Probably not happening. So, with some eggs hatching, quickly, if you took a look at the Sylph Road subreddit yesterday, you probably saw it flooded with Deoxys solo posts. So this is the easiest, by far, the absolute easiest EX raid boss we've ever had. Probably the easiest, definitely, the easiest tier 5, level 5 legendary raid boss we've ever had. People have soloed it with as much as I've seen over 100 seconds left on the raid timer. So easy solo. You saw me struggle through it with my Tyranitars, and then I tried to get Shiny Ghost in there on that first run. Didn't exactly work out the first time, but the second time, with all Tyranitar, easy. So just to quickly give you a better idea of what Pokemon to use to solo it, here are the recommendations from Pokebattler. It lists Deoxys Attack Forme as the best counter. This is sorted by time to win. Excluding Deoxys Attack Forme, Tyranitar with Bite Crunch is actually the second highest time to win, or the highest, excluding that first one. Hey, I might need you for PvP. But Bite Crunch Tyranitar is your best choice, and if you have a team of Bite Crunch Tyranitar, even if you have a team of Tyranitar and half of them have Smackdown Stone Edge like you saw mine with, you'll be fine. You can also use, again, like I mentioned, the Dark types, Feint Attack, Foul Play, Weavile, Snarl, Dark Pulse, Honchkrow, even Snarl, Dark Pulse, Absol. That's it for those eggs, another disappointing round there. And then you can move into things like Psycho Cut, Shadow Ball, Mewtwo. You see Gengar's listed pretty low here because I'm looking at Poison Jab, Dark Pulse moveset. But if you go to Pokebattler, I'll link this down in the description. You can choose the moveset that you're facing against Deoxys. But for the most part, that Bite Crunch Tyranitar is going to be your best choice against almost every moveset. So with that, if you have soloed Deoxys, let me know what's your best time down below. I think Prodigies did it with 100 seconds left. There's a lot of, much better prepared battlers out there than me. So if I can do it with Tyranitar and a shiny Luxio, then you can do it too. I believe in you. Good luck getting your raid passes. Solo Deoxys Attack Forme. And I'll see you soon with maybe a recap of 2018. I want to do it. I know it's time consuming, but I'm going to try. So if I don't have a video tomorrow or the next day, it's because I'm working on a recap of 2018. Should be fun. I'll see you soon. Maybe in 2019.